Hey, yeah, top of it. This video right here is dealing with the idea of submission, and I'm gonna deal with the talking point. Single friends keep women single. Well, first and foremost, we're gonna deal with single friends keep women single. That's the farthest thing from the truth. Because just because you have a bunch of single friends and you doing single shit, then that doesn't keep you single because you're doing single shit. Because last I checked, if you meet someone, you can't control where you meet somebody you like and they come up to you. If you meet someone and you guys are dating, it's not official. It's not. You just seeing somebody. Last I checked, your single friends is not stopping you from seeing someone. Yeah, your single friends are not keeping you in the state of just sit. Can't hang out nothing like that. You want to go here? No, I've met this guy. We going here. So no, they're not keeping women single. But the fact of the matter is that they see how single. When you're single, you see how stress free your life is, and you start doing cost benefit analysis. You know what I mean? Do I want to be exclusive to this man, and this man haven't shown me anything, or do I want to continue to date? Or better yet, if he corny or he weak or whack and, you know what I mean, lack character and backbone, I ain't got to be with this man. But, you know what I mean, first and foremost, you got to be serious and things of that nature. So, just to debunk that, you know what I mean, single friends do not keep their friends, especially with women. This is like a man saying, well, your single friend's keeping you single. Further things from the truth. He meet a woman, he don't want to hang out with us. Hey man, we ain't gonna force you to do that. They're not gonna shame you into doing that, because at the end of the day, as a friend, your happiness is our happiness. If we want you to be happy and that what makes you happy, it is what it is. We ain't gonna die because you didn't show up. And so, that's that on that. So now we gotta deal with the ideal submission, and why is a pressing issue for most men in the manosphere. The reason why it is a pressing issue for most men in the manosphere, because of their insecurity. When they say, well, one women won't submit. Well, excuse me. Submit to what? Because last I checked, you know what I mean, submission, you submit to a job. That means you put your personal goals and ambition to the side for the will of the entity that you decide to be a part. That's what you do at a job. You don't sleep at a job. You don't do, unless you're a podcaster. Matter of fact, you don't watch porn at a job. None of these things you do you submit your will unto the job. Now you may say, well, we're business partners. Well, okay. You can set a relationship and they can too. And the idea of your submission costing, well, your submission is cost nothing, because you should not. Submission is something totally different. In my reality, is something totally different. I know what a submissive is, but we ain't gonna get into what a submissive is and things of that nature. We're dealing with the fact that these men want women to be quote unquote submissive. Now, you may have love language. I do believe in love language, or forget love language, love action, or not so much love action. Just your nature of what you do when you're happy, or just nature of what you do in a relationship. When you ask these guys what is submission, what they are explaining is cooperation. Now, in order for a woman to cooperate, first and foremost, she got to trust you and trust your judgment in order to cooperate. So now, if you're saying, "Hey, cooperate," well, have you shown her enough so she can trust you? See, a woman, I don't think a woman is going to trust a man as soon as you meet a man. Now, you may say, "Well, you know, what I mean, I've seen females when I was in college, living on campus, washing their boyfriend clothes." I done had a buddy of mine. He dated a young lady, and they went to her mom, and the mom got upset that he washed his own clothes. It's just certain things that women do when they're in a relationship, and that's their thing. Some women wash clothes. Some women clean the house. You understand what I'm saying? So, some women may cook a man some food. It's just what they do to their man or with their man. Now, you have some men who may like buying stuff. You may have some men who may like working on houses, cutting yards, fixing vehicles and things of that nature, and they may do a lot of heavy a lot of guys like doing heavy lifting. They may do a lot of heavy lifting for their woman. And so now so that may be something they do for their woman. Now the biggest thing to do, or the best thing to do, in order to build trust and cooperation with the woman, is do what you said you would do without being reminded. That's the biggest thing. You see, so if you cannot do that with a woman, she can't trust you. And so without the trust, there's no cooperation. And hang on, that's gonna be it. That's thought about something that's gonna be another video. So no trust, no cooperation. So she will give you plenty of time. She would, if she likes you and stuff like that, she will give you plenty of opportunity to show her that you can be trusted. And once the trust gone, her cooperation gone, and she gone. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Men, don't aim for submission. Aim for cooperation. And let me add something on to that submission. If you want her to fully submit, you have to take full responsibility for that woman. If you're not willing to take full responsibility for that woman, if you're not willing, and the thing is, she had to trust you. All this is based on trust. So if she can't trust you, she should be a damn fool to submit to you if she can't trust you. If you want her submission, you have to be responsible for that woman. If you're not responsible for that woman, and she can't trust you to be responsible for her, then don't expect submission. And if she can't trust you to do what you said, and only talk what you can bag up without being prompted, she can't trust you. Now, I'm finna wrap it up. For single friends keeping women single and stuff like that, no, single friends don't do that. They just see the lifestyle. They just see the friends in relationships, how they stressed out, and they see how much fun their single friends having, and they are constantly deciding to be single. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Talk to y'all later.